Alright, what is going on, guys? Spiteful is back again, coming at you with a showcase video on my mind units. Now, I'll go over the accessories, but the accessories aren't really too different, if that makes sense. Like, I pretty much have max rolls on most of the stuff, so it's not really a surprise, I guess. But let's just go over the characters. I'll go over what's relevant, what's not. I will go over, let's see, sort by acquired. Not mind. I'm only going to do that. Sort by acquired, ascending. And yeah. So, first unit was Eisen. I actually picked him. Uh, did I pick him after Byakuya? No, you know, I actually I actually pulled this doofus when Danga Ichigo came out trying to pull the actual Hogyoku Eisen. Yeah. Needless to say, I pulled Kisuke soon after. Kisuke is not a bad unit. I actually like him a lot, even now. His stats and skills don't really match up, so that's the reason he's still 150 instead of me bringing him to 200. He is a sad link, and his kit isn't really up to par compared to like what's literally like it. These new units are just so overpowered and crazy. It's like comparing him to like Baragon and stuff like that. He also has a Spada killer, which also hindered him in terms of PvE because he was never really good in PvP either. So that was a thing. When this Eisen actually went 6-star, his Soul Reaper killer, along with his 44% dodge and his skills, actually made him pretty good in PvP in my opinion. And then the Hogyoku Eisen killer, because a lot of people were running Hogyoku Eisen with, I'm talking about the purple, the purple heart Hogyoku Eisen. A lot of people were running him with Chappies and dodge. And this Yumi Chika with Soul Reaper and Hollow Killer pretty much had like 40% attribute advantage against them. 40% killer advantage against them, along with his 11% dodge link. This character was actually really good when he came out, in my opinion. Needless to say, I wish I didn't pull 400 of him, but that's besides the point. Mine Toshiro, I eventually pulled him. By the time I pulled him, he wasn't really as relevant as I would have liked him to be. When he first came out, he was insane, but I pulled him a little late in the meta. Christmas Jushiro, yeah, nope. Weko Mundo Mayuri, I'd rather die than talk about him. Kyan, Tag Team Soifon was actually during the first banner, like the first time I ever actually pulled the entire banner along with Tag Team Rangaku and Sajin. And Sajin, I actually like Sajin, to be honest. She also has Soul Reaper and a Spada Killer, so she was actually really good in PvE at the time. She has a Vortex, which is pretty cool, and her third strong attack was actually not that bad. She eventually fell off, like being a Nad Link, despite really having, despite really being more geared towards like a hybrid. And hybrid characters, as you guys know, do fall off very quickly. Soon after that, Lost Asian Renji came out, and Lost Asian Renji was actually a beast. With Hollow Killer, he was good in PvE. His NAD range was pretty good. 689 attack at level 200, along with it was what is it, 92 attack when you go from level 150 to 200. So he had like almost 600 attack, and not to mention that he is a 25 NAD link, so he was a good link at the very least, even when he got outdated. Yeah, Renji was a beast when he first came out, along with Raruka. Even though Raruka was definitely the best in banner, I don't even remember the third person. Oh yeah, Rukia. I spent so many orbs trying to pull for her, and it only took a year and a half to pull her, but we did eventually. We ended up pulling 5 of her while trying to pull Banken on the double chance end of the month in January. This January, not last January when she came out. Alright, Orihime, she was trash, like, by the time I pulled her. Gin, trash by the time I pulled him. Frenzy Ichigo is actually not a bad link. I really wanted Katen Kyokutsu, but by the time I pulled her, she was kind of irrelevant, unfortunately. She does have a Vortex, so keep that in mind. So for Guild Quest, she's not bad to tag along if she's in the bonus. Nemu, come on, like, who doesn't like Nemu? Her special is kind of interesting. She gets raped. Yeah, that's a thing. Interesting, Caleb. Interesting. Full Holofied Ichigo. I pulled him way after he was outdated, but I did pull him like a month or two after his 6-star came out, so I was actually really happy about it. He's still one of like my favorite characters in terms of like pulling him because I wanted him for so long. Like, come on, it's fully holified Ichigo. I do want him to get a remake Don guy, but we'll see what Caleb does about that. Grimjow, honestly, he was the only banner character I pulled when he originally dropped with Noitora, and who did he drop with? It was Grimjow, Noitora. Was it Yami? Nah, it was Yami. Damn, I really don't know who he dropped with. Either way, this Grimjow, I still love this Grimjow. A 20% DR, a Ronkar killer, so he's good in PvE regardless. They did give him Frenzy, crazy high spiritual pressure, and as you can see, I actually started working on his link slots a long time ago. He's outdated by now. I actually started putting link slots when Mind Okiura came out, and I didn't pull Mind Okiura until... No, actually, no, I started putting link slots on him, and then a week later, Mind Okiura was announced on JP, so I decided to hold off on working on Grimjow any longer. That being said, he's still one of my favorite characters in the game. His range on his third isn't really up to par compared to these full-screen nuke units that are coming out now, but he does have a Vortex. Like, he was one of the first Frenzy characters with the Vortex. I know Lost Agent Toshiro was first, but Grimjow was second, so yeah, that's that. There's that. Momo... Soul Reaper Hollow Killer. I pulled her way late. Like, way later than I really wanted to. I wanted her when she first came out because the Soul Reaper and Hollow Killer was pretty cool. She's a sad link, and I have an affinity towards Momo only because Tobiyume was my first summonable 5-star units. When I started the game, Tobiyume was actually like the first character that I actually pulled from an actual banner when she originally dropped. Tessai, Swimsuit Raruka. I did like 4,000 orbs for this girl, and I ended up summoning her off camera. Or was it off camera? No, it wasn't off camera, but I spent so many orbs pulling for this chick. She was worth it, in my opinion. I wish that I had a gold chappie for her, though, just because, like, she still deals massive amounts of damage with a gold chappie. But if you don't have a gold chappie, then I'm usually better off bringing a character with a gold chappie, if that makes sense. Like Noitora will outdamage her. Like my Noitora with a gold chappie will outdamage her. My Unohana will definitely outdamage her. And the reason I'm bringing up Noitora or instead of Unohana is simply because Noitora was my flurry unit of choice by the time that Raruka dropped. Tsumsu Yoruichi. The thickness is real. That's about all I gotta say about that. Retsu was a really good healer when she first came out. Jushiro was a really good link when he first came out. Jushiro was a special unit because they didn't re-release him on Global for about 8 to 9 months. And the reason for that was his re-release on JP coincided with the summon merge that occurred. Now, for those that are unaware, we used to be a month behind JP at one given time, and in literally the span of like 2 months, they completely what's the word I'm looking for? They compacted our summons so much to the point where they had to skip some of the filler banners. Thankfully, they didn't skip any of the actual like mid-month or end of the month, but they did skip some of the filler banners, which actually had Jushiro in it. So that's a little fun fact for the new players. Byakuya, needless to say, I pulled him way late. He's a sad link. He wasn't really that bad when he first came out, like as long as you had a Ronkar killer advantage, but aside from that, he was never really that great. Frenzy Grimjow was pretty good. And then I pulled a Dupe Full Hollow. Ginjo. Y'all know Ginjo. Yeah, he's fucking garbage. I don't know why they gave him such a cool looking face. He used to be good, but he was outdated within like a month. Like it's actually kind of sad. Hisagomaru, fucking god. Lolly, your flat is not justice, fellas. Nah, don't get yourself a flat chick, man. Like if she ain't got no curves, man, you ain't holding on to nothing, bro. She'll break your pelvis. Okiura is a beast. Needless to say, like even though he has a charge mechanic, I don't really like the charge mechanic, but he's a monster regardless. And I don't regret putting link slot potions. I actually put link slot potions after guild quests were released. The reason that I didn't put link slot potions on him earlier was because honestly, Baragon overall is just a better unit. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Now, the reason that I have Ulquiorra is linked up and stuff like that instead of Baragon is simply because Ulquiorra is a ranged character, and when ranged Soul Reapers come out for guild quests, which is actually relatively often, Ulquiorra is definitely my go-to. But if I ever see like melee Soul Reapers, it's a wrap, bro. Baragon all the way. Sajin. Oh, hold on, I'm skipping. Iron Yarrow. Nope. Fucking doo-doo. Like, poison duration 100. Nick, Britt, I don't fucking need that shit. Like, realistically speaking, when the fuck am I gonna need that shit? Never. And I don't need. No, he's not even an enhanced link, I don't think. I think he's a regular 65% trash link. Right? 65%? He's fucking doo-doo, bro. Actually, you know what? He has Frenzy. He wasn't bad when he first came out. He was also a ranged character, so he was very wanted. But that link just, I don't know, something about that link just triggers me, man. Let's see, what else? Chojiro. I don't think Chojiro is bad, but I feel like they failed him, to be honest. I feel like he should have been a lot stronger. They should have given him Frenzy, made him more of an SP unit. With all the lightning and the flashy effects, his strong attacks and his special look cool. They really do. And with this Hollow Killer, he's good in PvE, and Captain, I was kind of hoping that he would be good in PvP, but yeah, it's not the case. Sajin, I don't think I really have to go over Sajin. He was a fucking monster. I spent about 10,000 orbs pulling him. I spent like 9,500 on the Double Chance banner when 1,000-Year Blood War originally released. And I actually pulled Sajin on his individual in 750 orbs. I actually bought like 3,000 orbs in preemptive just so that I could try to pull this dude. Man. I wish that I had a gold chappy for him. I'd definitely use him a lot more. He's a monster, and if you have a gold chappy for him, I highly suggest you get him with the 10-10-10 if you have the links for it. And I definitely would suggest you work on rolling, rolling his accessories, because he's a beast. I think that he can hit like 100k on one NAD hit with the Espada Killer, with the NAD links. No, with the Ginjo links, along with the gold Chappy, and Fortification Pill. No, Hollow Bait. Excuse me, Hollow Bait. Rangaku, needless to say, the thickness, you already know, like, you can't beat that. Shinji, honestly, this school shooter, I was surprised that he performed as well as he did. Like, he has the spiritual pressure. He has the sad link. He's an enhanced sad. Is he an enhanced sad link? I don't remember. But I don't think he is. Now that I think about it. Oh, he is an enhanced sad. Yeah, enhanced sad link with frenzy. And honestly, his kit is really good. I actually like this Shinji a lot. He was very underrated when he first came out, just because he came out with Lost Agent Soifon, which was a strong attack recharge 14%, and Ryukin, who is a freaking monster with 20 DR. As soon as I saw Ryukin, the first thing I thought is, you know what? I bet you we're gonna get a flurry hard character before we get a new other flurried character. Because we did get Sajin, so I was expecting a hard character. I was expecting it to be a Zaraki Kenpachi, though, not Unohana Yachiru Kenpachi. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, nah. But I really do like this Shinji a lot. I wish that I played with him a bit more, but honestly, I don't have the link slot potions to really spend when I already did Baragon and Ulquiorra, sadly. Akon is actually based on me, for those that are unaware. If you can see the resemblance, I'll let y'all bask in my my eternalized glory. Let's move on. White Zangetsu, honestly, I was a little disappointed when I pulled him, but after playing with him, he is enormously fun. Like, this guy is a hell of a lot of fun to play with. My only issue with him is that he is a Soul Reaper Hollow, so double killer disadvantage in terms of when you're playing Inheritance Zone, Extreme Co-op, even in PvP, he has that hindrance. Though honestly, with the way that his defense and stamina is, his defense and stamina is very well balanced, along with his high attack and his high spiritual pressure. You can build him with chappies. You can play with him as hybrid. In PvP, I would prefer to do him with like high stamina and DR. He will survive Unahana, which is actually impressive. And he also has Soul Reaper Killer, so he has a killer advantage against her as well. Um, After that, I pulled a fuck ton more of Yumi Chikas. Yeah, I do have a 10 out of 5 Yumi Chika. If I go to my main Yumi Chika, he's actually 5 out of 5. I'm not going to bother going into that because it's a waste of time. Frenzy Salaporo, I was actually kind of happy with his release. I did pull TM a little late, but whatever. Kusaka, I was a little disappointed with Kusaka, not gonna lie. I was actually really hoping that he would be a lot better. He's good in PvP, but he's not really that great in PvE, sadly. But it is what it is. Damage reduction 2020, and stamina 4040 is pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if I use him in PvP, like I would definitely go with like the damage reduction links and just crazy high stamina. If you can put links, if you want to put link slot potions on him, he's not a bad choice. But in PvE, I personally don't really like playing with him. Hatchigan, and prissy princess bitch. Her strong attacks look cool. That's about it. Acorns strong attacks actually look cool. I'm not gonna front. K-Lab's done a good job with these metal exchange characters. A lot of them are actually really fun to play with nowadays. Now, quickly, I'll go over the second effects for my mind stuff. I'll go over my 4 stars as well, because some of them are repeated. Increased stamina, you can see my 40 stamina items. I do have 2 chappies with 40 stam. I do have the captain's robe. I have the captain's robe with 30 attack, 30 spiritual pressure, and 40 stam, as you can see. Yukis and Pupples, hollow baits, fortification pills, and I even have like a Shahoan shield, which I actually put on Acon. Helps farm. Scroll down a little bit. Attack 30. I have attack 30 on my weenie. I know you guys like to get triggered on that shit. Got the attack 30 on the hollow bait, attack 20 on this one. We got attack 30 on the fortification pills, spiritual pressure 30 on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got max rolls for most of this stuff. We also got increased focus, you already know. I will be re-rolling that eventually. I don't have the mindset to be re-rolling. Like, between you and me, guys, I just don't have that mindset. It's boring to me. You know what I'm saying? If I really want to re-roll, like I can re-roll. It's just not in me. Like I'm probably never gonna use the Shahoan shield regardless of the roll that I get on it. You know what I'm saying? So like with that, I'm just not even gonna bother. But that's pretty much my showcase on Mind characters, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's a quick video, or I think it's a quick video. I don't even know. I'm actually currently in a hotel. We're waiting for tomorrow, just cause my sister's actually getting married tomorrow in the afternoon. So everything is really hectic right now. So I hope y'all can appreciate that I haven't been up. Well, I don't really want y'all to appreciate me being gone, but I hope you can appreciate that. Like, I'm taking the time to, you know, still upload as much as I can. And yeah, I wish y'all the best of luck in your summons, guys. Y'all already know what it is, guys. Grind on, catch me, pick me up, stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, we gonna still be grinding, boys. Like, it is what it is. And I'd probably put Sajin instead of the full hollow Ichigo, to be honest, but I love Sajin, love Okiora, and yeah, just stay grinding, bros. And yo, let me know how you guys feel on the state of BBS, because right now it's a little stale for me, personally. Like, as you can see, I have all my tickets still. I still gotta do guild quest. It's currently 12:15 a.m. EST. I'm gonna go jump in the I'm gonna go jump in the bath, soak for like 20 minutes, and then just pass the fuck out. I got my AC on full blast at 62 degrees. I like it nice and cold. Just put my blankets on, you already know. And yeah, stay blessed, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And be sure, guys, don't cry, baby.